Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Tsukihime. When last we left off, Shiki had a dream. Or was it a memory? Who's to say? But that was then, and this is now, so let's get into it, shall we? Kahaku-san arrives soon and lends me her shoulder. Actually, since I don't have any power, Kahaku-san does most of the work. Probably because I'm so weak, but Kahaku-san has the gall to say I'm as light as a girl. That's strange. There's nothing wrong, but my body just won't move. I see. You do not seem sick, but I can't say anything unless we wait a while. But your face looks fine. My throat feels weird. Sorry about that. I think you'll recover soon. Still smiling, Kahaku-san takes my temperature. Because of her smile, I do feel a little more at ease, but... Hisui has a clouded expression. Even right now, she seems to be hiding behind Kahaku-san and looks at me occasionally. Ni-san? And, with a bit of a panic, Akiha bursts into the room. Stand back, there's a hurricane coming through. Yo, you're pretty energetic this morning, Akiha. I raise my hand to greet her. My chair's squeaky. Squeak, squeak, squeak. What? After seeing my face, her expression transforms into surprise. What's with that expression? I'm fine, so don't make such a scary face. If you do that, I'll be the one to start worrying. That may be true, but... Akiha stares at me with a pale face. I really am fine, but it seems like Hisui and Akiha honestly think that I'm deathly ill or something. Do I look that bad right now? No, Shiki-san. You look like you always do. But still, your body is not fully recovered, so I think you should take the day off. I'll go call your school to let them know. Yes. Please call the doctor as well. He can perform a more thorough examination. A thorough examination? I don't think I really need that. Hey, son, if you do not care for an examination, maybe we should check you into a hospital instead. No, an examination will be fine. Alright. Kahaku, Hisui, please take care of Ni-san. Since he does not seem to concern himself with his health, please do that for him. Akiha gives severe instructions and departs the room. In that case, I'll use the telephone, okay? Kahaku-san leaves the room as well. The only ones left are me lying on the bed and Hisui. Hisui? Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? I'm fine, so you can go back to your duties. Since I can't really move, it's not like I'll be going anywhere. Hisui does not even budge a single step. Hisui, what's wrong? You've been acting a little strange. If you feel sick, go ahead and rest. I don't mind. Hisui stands there in silence. And then, all of a sudden, as if making up her mind, Hisui says, Shiki-sama, are you not mad? What? Mad about what? Of what happened before. Even though I should take care of you, I could not even help you. Hisui, I am shocked. I didn't even think about that. Well, it is a bit of a surprise. I thought that you would be able to help me right away, but it ended up being Kahaku-san. But I don't care about that. You may not realize it, Hisui, but you've already helped me so much. Compared to that, what happened earlier is nothing. Really? I do not think I'm very useful. You don't understand, it seems. I'm able to be calm right now because of you being here. It's more that you looking after me. If you weren't here, I don't know what I would do. Because of me? Of course. Ever since I came here, I've been uneasy and always had these nightmares. But when you say good morning to me every day, I'm able to be at peace. Therefore, you have helped me so many times. Like today, when you came, it made me happy. Thank you very much. That's how it is. Even if you can't touch me, your words reach me, don't they? Just that makes me happy enough. Hisui, you are extremely helpful. Are you serious? I'm very serious. As proof, I don't feel like it's morning yet. It's because even though I said it, you haven't said it yet. Hisui looks at me timidly and takes a small breath. Yes, good morning, Shiki-sama. She blushes a bit as she says these words she forgot to say this morning. That's the thing. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, so don't worry about it. Hisui, as long as you do what you do, everything will be alright. Hisui does not respond. She just looks at me as if she is deep in thought. If you stare at me like that, I'll start to get nervous, Hisui. Yes, forgive me. After saying that, Hisui starts to escape towards the door. Please excuse me. It appears that Nessan has contacted the doctor, so he should be here soon. Bowing quickly, Hisui swiftly heads out the door. It was my fault for thinking a thorough examination would be just taking blood pressure and a few measurements. Being a rich family's doctor, the doctor brings a lot of equipment and sets up an examination room next to mine. After an exhaustive evaluation, the doctor leaves after noon. Leaning on Kahaku's shoulder, I stumble back to my room. All in all, everything took about 4 hours. Whew. Lying on my bed, I give a little sigh. Even after the examination, he did not find anything wrong with me. Well, ever since the accident 8 years ago and my miraculous recovery, the doctor has always blamed any mysterious symptoms upon it. Well, the best policy is to just sleep here in bed. I thought maybe I should get an IV or something, but if there's nothing wrong with my body, he said it's better if I don't take any medicine. The knocking scared me for a second because I thought somebody was knocking on my door because my headphones are very loud. Shiki-san, I'm coming in. Hell, made me jump. Kahaku-san enters my room. She carries something like rice porridge on a tray. You haven't had anything since this morning, right? It is a little late, but would you like I brought you something to eat? Oh, thanks, Kahaku-san. Not at all. This is my job after all. Kahaku-san walks right next to my pillow, humming merrily as she holds the spoon. Kahaku-san? Yes, please open your mouth wide. With a big smile, she asks me to do something extremely embarrassing. Not quite understanding the situation, I just open my mouth. And then, after cooling down the rice in the spoon, she sticks the spoon in my mouth. I've had people feed me before, significant others type of thing. I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't know what it is about that. Like, it's just, like, I've done it with friends and significant others, and it's not something I enjoy. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how people like that. I mean, my own experience, sure, but different from everybody's. People like different things. It's just, God, I hate it so much. Hate it, hate it, hate it. With her open hand, she holds my jaw and moves it up and down. Shiki can still chew, I'm sure. He's not that much of an invalid at this point, right? Kohaku-san, is this some sort of joke? Not at all. Shiki-san, you are sick, so it's only natural that I help you to eat. Smiling, Kohaku-san proceeds to attack me a second time. This time, I'm able to swallow it by myself. Good job. Keep it down, Shiki-san. What am I, fucking 90? Christ, hell, I know 90-year-olds that can eat by themselves. I know 90-year-olds that can't. My mother used to work in a nursing home when I was a kid. She doesn't now, thankfully. She was miserable there, let's just say. But, I mean, yeah, God, this just seems so condescending. And it's probably not meant to be, but it's just me and my mindset. It's really condescending. So, good job. Keep it up, Shiki-san. Doesn't feel genuine to me. Wait a second, Kaku-san. I may be sick, but it's just my anemia. I can handle feeding myself. Sure, now please calm down. I'm used to things like this. Kahaku-san gives a pleased giggle and starts to attack me a third time. She puts the spoon in my mouth forcefully, and I can't help but just swallow it down. How does it taste? I heard that when you lived with the Arimas, you liked plum porridge. Yes, it is very tasty. That's good. Then please eat as much as you like. Kahaku-san appears to be having a fun time. It seems whatever I say will have no effect. I give up and let Kahaku-san do what she wants. Very mischievous woman. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, but I'm supposed to be a little happy as well. Kahaku-san's cooking is so delicious, and I finish it pretty quickly. By the way, Shiki-san, how do you feel? I'm fine. It just feels like my regular anemia. Is that so? When you were a child, you received a serious injury here too, so please do not push yourself. Kahaku-san says this as she straightens up the dishes. Kahaku-san, what is that supposed to mean? Eh? That just means that you were in an accident and you were really injured 8 years ago, right? I heard that's why you were adopted by the Arimas to help get better. That's true, but it's not what I meant. You said I got injured here at the mansion. In the first place. Just where did I get into that accident that almost killed me? The near-fatal wound from my childhood. The accident that caused me to be able to see death's lines. Just how in the world did it happen? And where in the world did I get in that accident? I don't remember anything at all. Shiki-san, is something wrong? It's nothing. I don't think you'd understand even if I told you. But what I remembered yesterday, it might be something that has to do with the accident 8 years ago. That time, I think there was Akiha, myself, and one more person there. I will go and take care of the dishes then. Kahaku-san tries to leave the room. Wait a sec, Kahaku-san. Back then, we played a lot together, didn't we? At that time, was there someone else with us? Kahaku-san stops in her tracks. We played a lot together? She laughs. As if remembering this past, her nostalgic laugh echoes in the room coldly. Maybe it was your imagination. Maybe Hisui-chan might have been with you or something. Maybe that's it. That could be it. Of course. Well then, I'll see you later. Kahaku-san carries the dishes and leaves the room. Well, having eaten, I feel pretty sleepy. There isn't anything else to do, so I guess I should just sleep a little. Sleep's not usually a very good thing for Shiki. Yeah. Point. Here's my point. All of a sudden, I find myself in an unknown place, and I keep forgetting the words that I was trying to use there. This place looks like a basement that hasn't been used in a long time. Desks and chairs are strewn about. In the back of the room are discarded broken chalkboards and folding chairs. The sun's rays cannot reach this place. In this dark basement that smells like mold, I just breathe in and out. Sitting on top of a desk, hugging my knees. The dead body of a new woman is lying on the floor. The sound of my breathing. It's ragged. That thing is thinking that it does not have enough blood. That thing is thinking that it wants to eat fresh meat. I'm thinking that I want to kill people. Pant, pant, pant. Pant, 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 pant. Our breathing matches rhythm. Who is it? Raising my voice, I look around. In this basement, there is no one else. Pant, pant, pant. Pant, 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 pant. Damn it, it's you again. It shouts this at me. I won't. I took this woman myself. I would give her back to you. Saying that, it bites into the dead body. Munch, squish, rip. The sound of intestines being chewed. Exhaling. Pant, 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 pant. My breathing gets ragged. Somehow, just like that thing's breathing, my breathing starts to get wild as well. I'll kill you. Pant, 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 pant. Soon, I'll kill you. As if it has lost its mind, it starts to wolf down everything, even the bones. Shiki-sama, are you sleeping? Suddenly, Hisui appears in front of me. Hisui, when did you come in? When you ask? I almost dropped my phone. It has been about 5 minutes since I finished changing your sheets. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping and didn't notice you come in. Shiki-sama, please do not joke around. You accepted me coming into the room and you ordered me to change the sheets. What's going on? Up until now, I was asleep, had another nightmare, and I woke up to Hisui's voice. Hisui, did I look like I was awake? Yes. After I changed the sheets, you closed your eyes, which is why I inquired if you were sleeping. No, I won't sleep anymore right now. Somehow responding, I look at my hand. Lifting my hand is still difficult. I haven't even gotten the slightest bit better. My heavy body, My body, the body of Tono Shiki, feels like it belongs to some other person. I'll be awake for a while. Do you have work after this? No, today I will be watching over you, so if it is alright with you, I would like to take care of you, Shiki-sama. I can't help but be grateful. If Hisui is here, I probably won't see nightmares like the one I saw before. That's exactly what I wish, Hisui. If I'm not a burden to you, please stay in my room. Yes? Then I shall do so, Shiki-sama. After giving a bow, Hisui stands and watches me intently. You don't have to concentrate so hard. I would be happier if you just bring in a chair and read a book or something. I'm just gonna kill some time, too. Yes, as you wish. Hisui quickly leaves the room. I'm sure she'll come back with a book and a chair, just like I suggested. You're pretty dutiful, aren't you, Hisui? I laugh a little as I say this. It feels like ages since the time I met Hisui again and thought that she was simply a cold, expressionless girl. Well, that's all I thought back then, but now, I think I understand Hisui a little better. Come on, Hisui, hurry back. Leaning on the bed, I really do mean this. If she's going to be around, being sick like I am right now doesn't sound bad at all. Hisui nursing me turns out to be just her being with me. Not being able to touch someone of the opposite gender, Hisui really can't take care of me physically. Taking my temperature or wiping the sweat off my brow is Kahaku-san's role, and Hisui just stands by me, listening to me when I ask for anything, like a drink. But that doesn't mean I'm dissatisfied. It's not that she was always there, but she was there most of the time. Thanks to that, I didn't see any terrible dreams. It becomes a little before 10 o'clock, right before bedtime. Nisan, how are you feeling? Akiha comes to see how I'm doing. Yeah, I feel fine. Even though I still can't move my body freely, I think I'll be better tomorrow. This kind of thing happens to me once before, and it's exactly the same as back then. I'm glad to hear it. It makes me feel a little more at ease. Akiha exhales and visibly relaxes. Good night, Nisan. But even if you feel better, don't strain yourself. It wouldn't do any good if you to get hurt again. I know that. Good night, Akiha. Thanks for all your concern. Well, we are brother and sister. It's only natural. Anyway, please take care. I do not want to see you collapsed again tomorrow. With a light smile, Akiha exits the room. It is time for bed. If I can't move, I can't go out anywhere. I have to get enough sleep and make sure that I'll be better tomorrow. Not thinking of anything, I decide to sleep for tonight. And I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end off this episode. And it might be kind of telling that Shiki goes to sleep and a new day begins. Normally you wouldn't think much of it, but with what's been going on, well, is that something? Is that something to be concerned about? Is it just a little bit of a tease or a red herring or just something to make you think that something's going to happen when it's not? Or is it a sign that something is going to happen? Well, find out the answer to that and more next time on Tsukihime, and I hope to see you all there.